It is game time. It is somewhat game time. It's free practice 3. It's a slumber party. We having a slumber party tonight. We're gonna see what they do. A lot of challenging conditions out there, a lot of slipping off track, Lando scares, a lot of propaganda and shenanigans flying around the paddock, a lot of quotes from drivers which may contradict the way some of the fans and some of the supporters feel of those drivers. But we doing it in here. We up late. We gonna get it in. We gonna see what FP3 is looking like. We already know what FP2 looking like. What's going on, bro? What's happening? What's happening? I see you in the live chat popping up. Let's don't forget all super chats right now going for the big prize toward the end of the season. You will get a Wolfpack drawstring bag. You will get the Lewis Hamilton collector's item mint 10 card. You will also get the diecast and you get a Wolfpack keychain. Do not forget about that while we are up doing this thing here late at night. By the way, as well as that, we also need to go into and see the actual times because we got the time sheets from earlier. Now, I'm not gonna fully buy into this just yet because we've seen this several times, right? We've seen, and you know what? I do want to take a moment. Just found out some, not that y'all know them, but it just goes to show how precious life can be. Just received text message 5 minutes from getting on here. My neighbor up the street died in his front yard. Always walked the community. So moment of silence for him and his family. And it just goes to show life is unexpected and things happen when you least expect them. So try to enjoy your life as much as possible. As we sit right here, we saw this FP2, Lewis Hamilton again at the top of the charts for FP1 and FP2. And I cannot subscribe to this just yet. And the reason I can't subscribe to this is because we've already seen what's happened before. Lewis Hamilton leading the charts, FP1, FP2, Q1, Q2. Next thing we know, Q3 comes, FP3 comes, and all of a sudden pace performance just falls off out of nowhere. We've already seen some of the statements that Toto has made about shelf life in Lewis Hamilton. I think it's just a continuation of BS to end the year. Kick Sauber is out here about to finish their season with no points at all. I still believe they don't have any points at all. And that's just not a good look either. It's just not a good look, but that's what we got going on. Trying to see what Ferrari is going to do again here. Want to see what they're going to be like. Want to know if they're going to come in and make some things happen. A little bit questionable as it sits there. I need Ferrari to finish out the rest of the season like boss mode up. That's what I need in order to feel comfortable or confident in them, because I don't have to be comfortable. They have to be comfortable. But that's what I would feel as in making a confident take that Ferrari is on the uptick. And that's what I'm waiting for. This race, the next 2 races, right? The next 2 races. I want to see what they're going to do. I want to see how they're going to improve. I want to see if they're going to have a double podium, if they're going to have a podium. Either or, that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for Ferrari to make top 5, not on podium. We've seen that before. For me to say that they're strong, that they are coming with a package toward the end of the season that will then segue into a package at the beginning of next season in 2025 to be highly competitive, this is what I need to see. I need to see Charles charging forward. I need to see that red Scarlet car crossing the finish line before anybody else, and Lewis Hamilton doing the same thing, several podiums, race wins to probably lead a historical drivers' championship campaign and collect his 8th world title. That would be awesome. But we had already kind of wrote a similar story earlier in the season, right, when Adrian Newey's sweepstakes was going on. And I painted a beautiful picture about that. Adrian Newey tying up his entire career at Ferrari, working side and hand in hand with Lewis Hamilton, Fred Vasseur, Charles Leclerc, a whole United Voltron situation, Optimus Prime, Unite Power Rangers, whatever you want to call it, a unification of all powers, all Avengers, pretty much the Avengers getting with Ferrari and making it happen. And what does Adrian Newey do? He drops the ball, goes to Aston Martin, which is completely ass right now. And they have one ass driver that isn't good. And I feel like Adrian Newey made that decision based on the bag. All right. Lawrence did what he had to do. He gave Adrian Newey the bag, gave Adrian Newey some say. He gave Adrian Newey a seat at the table. Ferrari didn't do that. And I do say that Ferrari, you're trash for that. You should have did what needed to be done to get Adrian Newey in the building, but you didn't. Right now, we got Joe at the top of the charts, and we know damn well that's not going to stick. We know that's not going to work. We know Joe is not going to stay at the top of the charts. All right. I mean, this is free practice, so we're just trying to kind of see how they're going to work things out. I want to see what some of y'all think. Oscar in the chat says, happy Las Vegas Grand Prix weekend, everybody. And Oscar, brother, man, you just put your name in for the super chat. Big giveaway for the end of the season. Big shout out to Oscar. I don't know if you've done other super chats, your name will be in there as well for that. As many times as you do a super chat is as many times your name will be in there. So big shout out to Oscar putting his name up first, doing this late night live stream here for the Las Vegas GP in the United States of America, where we've made a tremendous mistake as far as seats in the political housings. But, you know, things happen. It's not the first time we make a mistake. It won't be the last time we make a mistake. It is what it is, you know. Hey, if you want to appoint somebody who pays for sex and involves themselves in prostitution and human trafficking as an attorney general, that's kind of crazy. But, you know, hey, what do I know? But let's just see what happens. Let's see what Lewis Hamilton does at FP3. And I got to ask you, because I'm going to poll this. I got to ask this. I'm going to poll this in here and ask you all, how do you feel about that? I'm going to put a poll up. How confident are you about Lewis Hamilton finishing top? I'm going to make it easy. Top 5. Jesse James Bell. Jesse James Bell says, yo, everybody miss y'all back in action. What's up, Jay? Nothing much, brother. Just sitting here trying to spend some late nights with you all. Jay and the moderators, let's get things started. Hoorah. You know it, brother. You know it. Trying to sit right here, man. We getting ready to do a try. I see you, Race X210 popping in. I see you. I see you, Oscar, with your blue belt badge, brother. I see you. I see y'all getting it in. Let me hold back. So we're going to do this chat. Let's say, I'm making it easy. I'm making it really easy. Really easy. Okay. I'm going to give you a simple question, some easy answers, and I'm going to put one that's funny in there. There we go. Poll in the chat, dance on it or vote on it because it's late night. Throw the dollars up, dance on the club. Don't whop or fall off the pole or you will look crazy. You will look crazy. Perez is at the top of the charts, by the way. Red Bull Max having some complaints about the car, saying that they forgot a rear wing or they don't have a rear wing similar to their competitors, which is, you know, why. And this is what I told you all, and I don't know what's going to happen. Max could very well come into this GP, sandbag like they have before, and then come into the race and just run it up, right? But we haven't seen that really. We saw the last race, and that was funny circumstances, very luck with the safety car situation. And I told you all then that you got to be careful about trying to be a front runner after your driver has not won a race in 10 races since then. This time, here we are, and we're going to see what happens. And I will say this. If we look at FP2, Max Verstappen is sitting right there. Do you see him? 17. I know it's kind of hard to find him because you're not used to seeing him, but he's 17. All right, in FP2, 17. So I don't know. We all know that Red Bull have a knack for making improvements throughout the events and throughout the weekend and dialing in. And they do have a full, authentic weekend this time, FP1, 2, 3, Q1, 2, 3, and then the GP. So they have a lot of time to try to make some modifications or make some adjustments to try to dial that car in. More time than they do any other time during a sprint weekend, of course. So we're going to see what happens with Red Bull at that point in time. And if they get all of that time and Max Verstappen fails to get on podium, then no, nothing really changed. And Max is not this great driver. Circumstances and situations happen with the environment and rain, and he got lucky with the safety car. He did not earn that win off pure merit. Situations unfolded in his favor. And that has happened for a lot of drivers. I'm not saying it hasn't. It's happened for a lot of drivers. That's part of racing, right? That happens. Being prepared at a moment where things get crazy and you happen to make it through, you benefit from it all. that's the reward and the spoil. So I know it's not mad, but it still can't say that you're gonna go out here and start blasting. Oh, he ain't back till he back. We need a good race without underlying circumstances on merit, going into quali, coming out of quali, going into the GP, come out the GP, win the race, be on podium. Okay, there we go. Then now we're talking. Lewis Hamilton the same, but we all know the Mercedes has been a car that's been failing for 3 seasons. And we all know that there are also some quirky things going on right now at Mercedes. So, you got to reserve some of that. But we got Perez at the top of the charts already. Leclerc in 11th. He's not even out there on track right now. He's kind of chilling back and smiling in the garage. The big sphere I'm going to tell you something right now. If you are in Vegas and you drunk or you tripping on whatever it is that you might be tripping on, and you see some of the graphics that come out of this sphere, I'm telling you, you might crash the vehicle. You might crash your car. I'm just keeping it a buck with you, because some of the things that come out of there just look too real. And if you high on something, oh man, your senses are going to be blown. I could only imagine some of the things people probably on shrooms and came down that main straight and seen some of the shit come out of that damn sphere and just lost their mind. But what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So you don't have to be too worried about it. Right now, Perez is up. Cars in the pits. This is all early in free practice. This is some of the things that happen. Let me see what y'all said on the poll. Y'all said, yes, 80% think that Lewis Hamilton will make top 5 in the GP this weekend. 80% of y'all, 14% say no, 5% say next year. I kind of fall right now in the next year part. I never count a good driver out. I never count Lewis out. I don't count Max out. I don't count. Yeah, that's about it. I don't count them 2 out for something that could happen. I would say I don't count Charles out, but I kind of do sometimes, and I'm right when I count him out, especially in a good car. I for sure count Lance Stroll out. You can count him all out like 8 days a week. If there whatever day you can find, and when I say 8 days a week, I mean there's another day in there to find, get it. Because 7 days a week is 100% accurate that you can count Lance Stroll out. He's going to do buffoonery out there, and that's what he does. So Aston Martin have some pressure coming for them, honestly. That's some pressure. I think being a team like Aston Martin, acquiring Adrian Newey, retaining Alonso, you got Lance Stroll, a lot of people, you got Felipe Drugovich back there doing sim work and reserve driver trying to go get some work somewhere else. There's a lot of pressure. You got Honda incoming. You're about to become a works team. That's a lot of pressure. That's some pressure, because if you get all of these positive, what we look at as positive components, and then you make a crap souffle, people looking at you like, you know what? All the money in the world don't make you the brightest and smartest and most capable person in a competitive environment. That's really what they can look at it like. So, it's Aston Martin definitely have a little bit of pressure on them, in my opinion. Matter of fact, we could poll that right now. We can go ahead and poll that for real. So let's poll that up. Let me go ahead and get the map up so we can look at the times right here, right now. Still waiting for Ferrari to come out. We got Yuki doing his thing as of right now. So, matter of fact, let's poll that. Let me ask you all, what do you all think? Do you all think Aston Martin have something to live up to? I'm gonna say on watch, right? I'm gonna say on watch. Is Aston? I'll say on watch. Let's go. Is Aston Martin on watch? Do you think that Aston Martin making all these moves that they've made, do you expect that they got some pressure? Like they are on watch. And if they don't perform, it looks ultimately horrible. Because to me, they on watch. You do all of that, I'm looking for you to do something with it. I'm not saying that they are. I'm not saying that it's guaranteed. I'm saying with everything Lawrence has done, acquiring Adrian Newey, getting Honda to come there, Felipe Drugovich is in the back. You're about to be a works team. Is Aston Martin not on watch for them to deliver some type of performance that says all of that was for something? That's what the question's about. Or do you think Nah, they not on watch. They can do all that, and if they underperform, I'm okay with it. I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with getting all the DG Big Blue in the super chat said JAM is going to be this until they got Honda PUA. So you think Aston Martin is going to be this until they get the Honda power unit? So I'm saying that even when they get the Honda power unit, bro, do you still got them as far as on watch that they got to do something? And honestly, I don't even know if we can fully say that, because look at what McLaren have been able to do, and they got a Mercedes power unit. Look at what Aston Martin was able to do at a certain portion of the season. They had a Mercedes power unit and Mercedes parts. So I don't even think necessarily we have to completely wait for them to get a Honda power unit. I think that honestly, with Adrian Newey and all, I think we should see something, bro. I think we should see something. I can't let them slide. Honestly, I can't let them slide. No, I can't let that slide, bro. Can't let them slide. 50. So y'all kind of split on it. 57% of y'all say no. That's all, folks. Okay, 60% of y'all say no. I'm telling, to me, they under pressure. To me, I'm looking for all of that to be for something. If all of that was for nothing, I just think it's like really clown shit. I do. I think it's kind of clowny. But like I said, that's just me. Just my point of view. Excuse me. Just my point of view. I forgot to get my little lemonade. Got to get my little lemonade on. You know what I'm saying? Get a little sugar kick. Matter of fact, let me grab me some of that. Yo, did y'all listen to that Kendrick Lamar? Oh my gosh. Kendrick Lamar's new album is slapping. It is a rich tapestry of sound, of wordplay, of lyrics, of mise-en-scènes, of get yo together, of don't mess with me. Yo, I'm telling you right now, Kendrick Lamar's GNX, and then he used the GNX. Do any of you all, some people might not even get that. Some people might not even get that. The GNX, the fact that he used that car, if you know your history about the Grand National, then you even know deeper, and now you know even more that Kendrick Lamar is such an artist, a master of all areas to tie these things together. That's what makes him, that's why you don't want to mess with somebody like him. That's why Drake got his ass whooped. He don't know how to recover. He don't know how to recover because he thought he was Thanos, and he wasn't. You know who he was? He was the Hulk when Thanos punched him and punched the shit out the Hulk, and the Hulk was never right since. He round in Waffle Houses eating pancakes and sausages, and he don't know what to do with himself. The Hulk just was lost. When Thanos beat the Hulk's ass, the Hulk didn't know what to do. The Hulk thought he was the biggest, baddest thing out here, and Thanos said, brother, no. Kendrick messed Drake's life up. But yo, Kendrick's album's legit. I mean, you can let it ride all the way through. That thing is slack. And some of the music he used, some of the way they composed the music, it's just, there aren't a lot of projects like that. There are not a lot of projects like that. I'm telling you, go listen to it. Kendrick GNX is a banger. It's a banger. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. So we're gonna see what pops in right here. Aston Martin, as you see it right there. I think next year, I might have to be in Vegas anyway next year, honestly. I might actually have to be in Vegas anyway next year. I was supposed to be in Vegas this year, and something happened, and I couldn't make it for a very important situation. So it is what it is. But yeah, for sure. Banging project. Check it out. Right now, we still got Perez at the top of the boards. We still got Hamilton in the top 3, though. And we got the Aston Martin brothers. We're brothers. Emerald Green and together. Let's see where they are right here. Stroll, Alonso sitting right there, 4 and 5. Lawson in 6. Yuki in 8th. Verstappen down there in 9th. Norris in 10th. I think Norris is just through. I think he's just through. I think it's a little bit irresponsible at this point in time for them to 083 was popping. 083 just put his name in for the Lewis Hamilton giveaway. Big shout out to 083. Says, what's up, my Wolfpack family, bro? We having a slumber party, bro. We're having a slumber party right now. It's late night. We watching FP3, having a little casual conversation. You know, we're going to let the haters that subscribe to the channel come in and do what they do. They sit in the back, you know, but they want to be here. We let them be here, man. Let them have a little fun with us, you know. Let them chill out with the cool people because they lame as hell. It is what it is. There we go. Verstappen popping to number 2 right up under Perez. Maybe Red Bull managing to hack away at that rear wing if that's something that they've done to try to minimize the surface area of that, try to make look a little bit more like their competitors at that point in time. I will say this. Vegas at this time of year is quite the challenge of a track. The conditions are very tricky, to say the least. Can get worse depending on temperatures and condensation. It's just a weird time, and they run it at a weird time of day. They run it at a very tricky time of day. And if you ever been to a drag racing event in Vegas, or you've watched Street Outlaws when they're in Vegas or in Nevada, you always hear that they complain, or not complain, but they make mention of the trickiness of trying to get the prep and the tires right because of the street and the evolution throughout the night into the morning. And you pretty much have that right now. Now, of course, this race will be at 1300 Sunday. So just in the afternoon, conditions at that point in time are a little bit more stable. A little bit more stable, a little bit more warm. But when nighttime hits in the desert, it's a literally the statement or phrase of night and day difference is exactly that. It's a night and day difference. So I think moving the race into 1300 probably helps with that. Jeff Allen in the super chat says, give me that Hamilton swag, brother. Jeff Allen just putting his name in for the Hamilton swag. Jeff Allen, your name is in there. Do not forget, people, as many super chats as you do is as many times as your name gets in there. I think Paul has his name in there already like 15 times, 10 or 15 times. Jesse James Bell has his name in there more than a few times, I believe, on this giveaway. So, yeah, I think last time Paul put his name in there over 20 times. Galacticus had his name in there over 20 times. So, definitely big shout out to y'all getting it in late night with me. Oh, man. Jeff said, hold up, wait a minute. Let me put my name up in that hat just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Jeff says, DG Big Blue. Hey, if Aston Martin can pull it all together with the new regulations coming in 2026, I think they can replace Red Bull and or Mercedes in the top 3. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to give you Mercedes. I can't quite say Red Bull just yet, but I would say that maybe Mercedes, maybe. And then I will say this, you got to keep in mind, new regulations makes things tricky for everybody, and sometimes you have teams that kind of in the first part of a few races kind of afloat a little bit just because they happen to land there, and then other teams that develop better teams, smarter engineers, better mechanics start kind of returning back to the mean. 083 with the gift Wolfpack membership. And we got to see who got this membership. Big shout out to Jeff Allen putting his hat in there for sure. We got Debbie Mafio. He got the membership. Big shout out to you. We got Miss RS in the chat. Big shout out to you. We got Oscar sitting up in the chat. What's going on? Racer X210, Jeff Allen, DG Big Blue, Incredible Facts. Big shout out to everybody. Jesse James Bell coming in here like a big dog. Big shout out to Andre. Big shout out to Menace. Got Stefan in here. We got Adrian in here. Yo, big shout out to everybody pulling up late at night, you know, for a little free practice watch around. Big shout out to y'all. Let me put on fan funding because I got to make sure I see my peeps. All right, so right there, we got Pia sitting in the back. We got Lando Norris at 10. I think all the soul is going out of Lando. I think Lando probably reflected on some things that took place, and he said to himself, we lost this for me. I think Lando said that. Lando, as I say that, pops up to 3, but I think he's like, we lost this. There was a part in the season where I can go at least a couple events and say, We lost it here. We lost it right there and there. Had we strategically, no, not even strategically, had they actually realized what they were in for, I think maybe a different story. But I think they just took too long to absolutely accept that they were in a championship battle. I think they took too long to accept that. And then while taking too long to accept that, they waited too long to adapt and deploy strategies that would facilitate that. And they lost it. They lost it for Lando. They lost it for themselves. They put themselves in a compromising situation where they didn't collect enough points, where team orders weren't deployed enough to make sure that they could have a stronghold on that. And that's something that you got to credit Red Bull about. They're going to do that. They're going to make sure that, hey, this is who we're putting our money on. This is who we're going to back. And we're going to make sure that we make calls, that we pull strategies that are going to support that. And that's what they do. So in some ways, you got to applaud that, because had McLaren probably taken that same stance, Lando would probably be leading in the Driver's Championship, when we'd be seeing one of the most historical comebacks in Formula One history. But because they didn't, and then Lando fell completely apart like a papier-mâché doll in the last race after things did go awry, no fault to him, and it was unfortunate for him, but he did fall apart. Didn't help him any. And now we're here. And I don't know why they keep doing these raggedy posts about, if they do this, he can win. If he does this, he can win. No, it's not happening. I don't think it's happening. And if it does happen, that's going to be stupid crazy, and I'm going to go crazy about it. But I just think it's way far-fetched for them to still be making these posts and all these scenarios of how Lando could still win the Driver's Championship. It's quite shenanigans to me. Shenanigans. We got Yuki sitting at the top from the junior Red Bull team. Max Verstappen still in second. Hamilton falling to 7th. Russell falling to 11th. Now, this is why I say I got to see what's going to happen now. We done had Lewis Hamilton leading the charts, FP1, FP2. Now here we go, FP3, and things ain't looking so gravy. They not looking so gravy, so got to be wondering what's going on with that. Let me see real quick. I'm trying to call in something real quick. Let me see. DJ Big Blue 083 says, yeah, Jay, McLaren screwed up. They should have been prioritizing Lando after the 6th. Hey, brother. Zero. I feel the same way. I even think maybe race 5, bro. Like race 5, but I think, yeah, you might be more accurate with the 6th race. But for sure, in that race range, bro, I'm with you all the way. DG Big Blue said, Jay, how do you feel about the GM news? Man, I don't really know, man. Oh, I don't really know. I don't really know how. I don't know. I really ain't even too much even thought about it for real. I ain't even really thought about it too much for real, bro. Honestly, I just haven't even thought too much about it. So I haven't thought too much about it. I haven't thought too much about it. I'm gonna just say that I ain't thought too much about it. I've been really thinking more about the situation with Lewis Hamilton saying what he said after the last race, as far as him feeling like he just wanted to go ahead and go to a beach and just leave. And then Max Verstappen said he's not racing until he's 40. And I think we've been saying that. Thank you very much, baby. Appreciate you. Ooh, yeah, that's that good stuff right there. That's that good stuff right there. That's the good stuff. Hey, baby, can you bring me one of those body armors out of the storage area right there? Yeah, bring me one of those body armors. I'm going to go ahead and spike that. Jesse James Bill in the super chat says, a little fun fact here. If you take the track, bro, you know what? Jesse James Bill, I've said that and you said that. Let's go ahead and do that, bro. Let me go ahead and do that right now. Let me take the track because it does look like a pig. That is a fact, bro. I say it all the time. Let's go ahead and just do that. Appreciate you, baby. There we go. Damn, baby. You know, hit the camera. All right, here we go right here. There we go. Fun fact, Jesse James Bell is no lie. I said it. It looks like a pig. If you change the orientation of the circuit, it looks like a pig. It does look like a pig. Yo, DG Big Blue, what do you think, bro? What do you think? Ooh. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to prepare this drink right here. It does look like a pig. About to prepare this drink right here. Oh, yeah. This thing up. Oh, yeah. Put a little body armor in there. Jeez. You know this? Hey, this that late night trick. That thing up. That raw. MD 2020. That shit. Go to the gas station, get the Mad Dog 2020. All right, here we go. We got Pia popping to the top of the charts. Pia popping to the top, doing this thing. Oh, we are in Sin City. Big shout out. Oof, yes, he is. Let's see what we got right here. Lewis Hamilton third. Where my bro DG Big Blue? Where he at? Lewis Hamilton third, Yuki second, Pia first. Looking for where's Russell? Where's Charles Leclerc? Where's Ferrari? Racer X210, bro. What's up with Ferrari? Racer X210, bro. What's up with Ferrari? We at the pig circuit. Why they not eating? They don't like swine. They don't like swine, bro. Where's Ferrari, bro? This is free practice 3. We should at least be seeing something by this point in time, bro, for real. We should be seeing something by this point in time from Ferrari, bro. If we're not seeing something from Ferrari, I'm telling you, I told you all before, I got to see more than a race or two from Ferrari. Ferrari got to finish out the rest of the season strong, bro. They got to finish out the rest of the season strong. I'm just calling it a blip. I'm just telling you how I feel. Charles right there looking at himself go around the corner like we need to see something from Ferrari. I'd be damn. Charles must got a microphone in this damn thing or something. What the hell? How the hell he go to number 1 like that? Right when I'm talking about him. But K-Mag coming right on top of that, though. K-Mag came right on top with the Ferrari power unit getting in there. Man, okay. I see you, Charles. Where's Sainz? Where's Sainz, though? I need to see Sainz pop up in there. Paul, my brother. What's up, Paul? What's up, fam? Just jumped out of the grudge racing practice. Hope family have a great weekend. Smash the like button. Peace and love. Paul came. I told y'all, Paul got his name in for this giveaway already several times. He got his name in for this giveaway already several times. I think Paul got his name in the chat probably at least, I'm telling you, he got it in there at least 10, 15 times already or something like that. Paul got to, because Paul always putting his name in there. It's crazy. Let's go. Where my bro DG Big Blue? Trying to see what my bro thinking. Right now, we got Max Verstappen falling back, so we got to see what's going on with that, right? We're going to be the quality tomorrow. Max Verstappen spinning out and shit. Ain't nothing like doing a nice burnout, though. I'm telling you, this track is hella tricky. I like it. I like it for that. I like this track because of its difficulty, because of its challenges. And I hope they don't change it. I hope they literally don't change it. Because I hate when they change the track. We got Russell going up to second, Hamilton going up to fourth, Max Verstappen falling all the way back just outside of the 15, but then he pops up right there. Max Verstappen going ahead and making some things happen to 16, pushing on further back, doing his thing. You know what? This is what I got to say. Max Verstappen, he'd be, I ain't gonna lie, man. Max Verstappen, if the car is not set up exactly right, he complains and nothing really happens good, right? So I only think it's fair for us to give Max the same criticism we give other drivers who we feel don't adapt to a car, don't show the skills to adapt. And like Kenny Bugg said before, some drivers shouldn't do it. Max can't. Like if the car's not like, if it's not a pointy car, he's not good at driving it. He's not good at driving. Jeff Allen says, can't let Paul win the swag. Yo, Jeff is the swag doctor here. Jeff is officially the swag. He's the swag connoisseur here. I mean, that man changes swag like 3 times doing an F1 Minute Live like that. Here it is right here. We got Charles leading the leaderboards. We got a Ferrari customers in 2nd and 3rd, Russell in 4th, and a Ferrari in 5th for the top 5. So we got a lot of Ferrari in the top 5 right now. A lot of Ferrari in the top 5. And big shout out to Jeff, his 5th super chat on the channel. Big shout out to you. So we haven't really seen Hamilton hold the top of the charts as of recently, and that's why I said I don't know if I could subscribe to some of the things, because we see him hold 1 and 2, and then in the 3rd event it just falls off. And I really, at this point in time, don't think it's Lewis. I just don't see that. I think at some point in time, as they're making changes or something's going on, they're losing pace and performance in the car. Racer X210, the Ferrari representative. Racer X210 says Ferrari brought the 2025 experimental floor this Grand Prix. Hopefully, this final free practice will see something highly positive. Well, this is the time for them to start doing it. I mean, we also need to see some performance. And right now, we got a lot of Ferrari up there, and we got Charles 2nd, Sainz 5th. We know Sainz is not about to lay the Stinky One. What's up? What's up? Welcome, Stinky One. That's what I'm talking about. We got Stinky One from the DZP family. If you're looking for racing, Stinky One and I have spoke about putting a championship series as a joint venture. You know, them pretty much leading the way, Wolfpack joining them on that, and having Wolfpack drivers with the DZP drivers, and having Delta Zero Productions is what that stands for if you don't know, and just having a good time during the off season, doing some league type racing. So if you're interested in that, Wolfpack family, get with me in the drivers meeting room. If you haven't raced with us at least once, you don't have access to that in the Discord yet. So you would need to join the Discord, then complete a grudge race with us, and then you would get access to the drivers room in that Discord group. So big shout out at Paul, Derwin, Racer X210. Several of those drivers are some of the most senior drivers, Wildcat senior drivers there that are consistently in there. You just saw Paul, he's been practicing. So evidently he and the crew have already been running a race. You know, one day during the off season, I might jump up in there with them and just crash out a little bit, because that's what I do. I crash it out. Yeah. And we got Colapinto over for 5th. I want to see what Colapinto's going to do, man. He got this seat. He's borrowing this seat right now. Hamilton! What do we got going? Hamilton going to the top of the charts, people. Let's go Ham. Ham at the top of the charts right now, 134.565. I don't know how long that's going to last. Paul says, what's good, Stinky? Miss you. I'm telling you. What's up with Brian? What's up with Broken Hypocrite? Where's the Broken Hypocrite? You're 3 hours behind. I know it's earlier in the evening than it is. Where's the Broken Hypocrite at? That's what I would like to know. All right, so right now at the bottom of the barrel, we got Max Verstappen, Perez, Zhou, and Stroll. Stroll definitely belongs there, lives there. He should buy a condo at the bottom 20. Stroll should just go to every track and sponsor the 19th and 20th place with his name. It shouldn't even be like 19 and 20. It should be Stroll Team and Stroll 20. That's what it should be. That's what it should be. It should be Stroll and Stroll worse. He should just sponsor 19 and 20th spot on the position chart is Stroll and Stroll worse. That's what he should do, because that's technically where he likes to be. Stroll is just not a good driver to the point where he should have his job. Oh my gosh. And did y'all see what Mr. Perez said? Did y'all hear or read what Mr. Perez said? Mr. Perez, Sergio's dad, said, I don't have the money like Lawrence to just buy a Formula One team so my son can be a Formula One driver. Pa, 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 pra, pra, pa, 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 pa. Shots fired. Shots fired right there. Saying like, hey, some of our kids have to learn and really know how to drive to sit in these seats. Some of these drivers, most of these drivers, all of these drivers except your son have to earn their way on merit to some degree because their dads don't own these teams. You got a team so your son could be a Formula One driver. I was like, damn, Papa Perez said, I'm tired of all the bull. Tired of all the bull from Bull and Red Bull. We got Nasty Stew in the house. This will be, Russell at the tops with the one, Hamilton. Okay, I got to poll that. Nasty Stew, I got to put that up as a poll and see if they agree with you. I'm going to make it easy for you. I'm going to say a double podium. Here we go. Poll in the chat. Dance on it, vote on it. It's late at night. Plus, they in Vegas, so you know how things can get in Vegas. Things can get freaky, baby. Get freaky in Vegas. Trying to tell you. You get to Vegas, you do some wild shit in Vegas. I'm trying to tell you. You do wild shit in Vegas. Vegas just have you living your life like ain't no tomorrow. I'm just trying to tell you. Me and my wife went to Vegas, stayed at the Bellagio, upper room, fountain view. You know what I'm saying? Just windows wide open, just going crazy. Just going crazy. Windows wide open, all on the glass, everything. Just doing all kinds of freaky shit. And I'm just saying, that's what you do in Vegas. You know, it just brings it out of you. You know, it just makes you do that. I don't know if you've been to Vegas, but it make you do that. You know what I'm saying? You go to the Caribbean, get one of the penthouses, and you got that balcony where it's up. You on the top floor. You on the top floor. You go out there. You just do things on the. I walked outside on the balcony, butt naked. I walked out on the balcony in the morning, bucket ass naked. Like, good morning. Good morning. Orange juice in hand, because you got to get your vitamin C, you know. You got to get vitamin C, get your water. I mean, I'm just telling you, you got to live life. You got to go live life, y'all. Every now and then when you can, go live life. And when you go live it, just have a good time. Just live free, you know what I'm saying? And because you got to just do it. Just do it once. Just take your boy's advice. Just do it once. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Just do it. Hey, Miss RS, my bad. I'm just telling like it is. Like sometimes I just be like, hey, I'm just gonna go for it. That's all I'm saying. I'm just going for it, have a good time. It's what I do, you know. Hey, what's up, people? I'm just chilling. Don't mind me. Just swinging out. Balls out, right, Jeff? Right. Oh my gosh. Hey, this is what y'all get when y'all get Jay at night. This is what you get when you get Jay at night. We just gonna have a good time. We gonna party. All right, we got Lewis Hamilton #1 right now. We got Lewis Hamilton in #1 right now, y'all. You feel me? Lewis Hamilton is in #1 right now. We not playing no games. Lewis might be trying to come up here and make some things happen. I'm just trying to keep it a buck with you. Lewis is coming up here to make things happen, y'all. Y'all better watch yourself. Lewis Hamilton said he might be trying to get one. He might be trying to pull something off. Lewis Hamilton might be trying to pull something off. For sure. Oh, yeah, we getting it in. How y'all feeling though? Yo, what do y'all do y'all really believe 67% of y'all said y'all think a double podium for Mercedes? Miss RS, how you feeling about that? You feeling like a double podium for Mercedes? Adrian, you feeling like double podium for Mercedes? Stinky One, Nasty Stew, y'all feeling like double podium for Mercedes? 67, are y'all part of that 67%? That's all I'm trying to figure out. Y'all part of that 67%? I think it's possible. I just think it's. I would hope. Hope maybe do something like that. I just. It's just hard to really. It's just hard to really subscribe to it. I'm just trying to tell you, it's a little hard to subscribe to it though. Honestly, it is. It's kind of difficult. They got Kevin Hart in the house. Sometimes I think. Oh, right. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. A lot of people are like, yeah, not Woody though. Not Woody. Nasty Sue said cool temperatures will help Merc. You right about that, Nasty Stu. Some of these, not only some of these turns as well as the conditions of the track might lend themselves to assist Mercedes in a bit. You know, I feel a lot of people. I understand where y'all coming from. Russell has proven by action not to be maybe what some probably, well, a couple of people like Mary Beanie said pretty much she knew what Russell was about to begin with. She had watched him, GP2 and all the things he had been in. So she said pretty much she knew Russell was what he is. I think a lot of other people and even myself might have underestimated the backstabbingness or the snake element of Russell to a degree to where we thought he would be a better teammate than he has been because he really hasn't been that great of a teammate. DG Big Blue says, Sir Lewis Hamilton loves racing in the U.S. It's home for him. Yeah, that's true. DG Big Blue make a good point. It is home for him. Lewis Hamilton is at home in the U.S. Cali, Nevada, New York, Miami, Texas. Lewis Hamilton you right about that, bro. That's a good point. And he's already a minority owner in the Denver Broncos, which have a pretty good defense. They playing some pretty good ball with Bo Nix. I got Cortland Sutton as my wide receiver, which has been doing pretty good. Not highly ranked, but he's been bringing in some points. And Bo Nix, he's been a pretty good performing rookie getting his opportunity. Y'all see that shit with Daniel Jones, though? Yo, how you gonna disrespect Saquon Barkley by sending him out the building, talk crap about a $12 million running back being handed the ball from a $40 million quarterback? You got two people in your meeting saying, why would we get rid of Saquon Barkley? We can get Saquon Barkley's anywhere. You send him out the building. He balling with Philadelphia. And the same dude that you decided to keep and you thought you was going to build your franchise around, he ain't in the building no more. That's crazy. That is the ultimate sign of we messed up. We effed up. But Bo Nix doing his thing. New York looking crazy. DG Big Blue and Nasty Stu putting their names in the hat for the Lewis Hamilton giveaway. Big shout out to you all for that. That's gonna be super nice. Whoever's gonna get this bundle and package is gonna be a good one. We're gonna do some more again next season too. I'm gonna get a few more packages next season, and we're gonna have a big package at the end of the season. So we're gonna keep this thing going on next season. But this is what the last giveaway is gonna be. So we'll see what happens with that. Right now, Lewis Hamilton and Russell still at the top of the charts, though. Yeah, so we might see Lewis Hamilton hold all free practice sessions. All free practice sessions. That'll be crazy. Then look at the times. We talking about 3/10, 5/10. Of course, we can't expect that this is going to stay that way because this is not qualifying. But this is a nice positive indication for people wanting at least Lewis Hamilton to have a high note or so before the end of the season. Oh, now you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you completely straight, man. I'm telling you, Racer X210, what's up with Ferrari though, bro? What's up with Ferrari? I'm not feeling the Ferrari vibes right now. I'm not feeling like Ferrari's gonna be doing too well in this thing. Right now, Mercedes is switching places with 2 drivers. Russell and Hamilton changing tick for tack at 1 or 2. I'm hoping neither one of them wreck this car before the end of this free practice session, because I always say if a driver wrecks a car, it just doesn't seem like they're right when they get back in the car after being rebuilt. And it might not even be that the car is built different, or it could be, but it's just the notion to feel like, damn, I had something that was ready, and now I got something I got to kind of dial back in. I feel like they lose a little bit of confidence in that. Gasly, oh, we're gonna see what happened with the Alpine brothers. We're gonna see what happened with them. They probably had that was a high for the entire season. They still living off that. They could probably end the season and be okay right now. Ocon and Gasly, they still living off a high for being double podium the other time. They holding on to that. Right now, it's all good for them. This man, I like that though. You know, a lot of kids need to see a sign like that. Little dude said, I mowed 232 lawns to watch Supermax. Now, I'm not saying your money went toward the best, but I'm saying this little dude decided he wanted to do something, went out there and worked for it, got the money, and made it happen. I like to see more kids do things like that to try to get themselves in position to experience things in life. Although, you know, your parents can help you, but to see you go out there and try to work and make your own money your own way, I applaud little dude. I applaud little dude for that. Came to watch the wrong driver, but hey, I see they cutting the hell out that wing like it's a constructor's art class. They up there cutting the hell out that Red Bull wing. They gonna keep notching that thing. They need to do a Dremel commercial. Red Bull need a Dremel commercial right now. That's what they need. They need to get a Dremel sponsorship. Bro, why you trolling that little dude? I call cap. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. Late at night, we getting crazy with it. I started to put my PJs on for real, but I think I'm gonna wait till Christmas to do that. I think we're gonna have like a Christmas live. I'm gonna wear my pajamas, wear my Santa Claus hat, wear my pajamas and stuff. We'll just have a little good time, do some different things, see what's going on. But yeah, Red Bull trying their best to try to get something out of that. Max Verstappen takes first place. Evidently, notching that rear wing out must be helping. It must be helping. As he goes to the top of the charts right there. Ladies and gents, top of the charts right there. We're going to see what Lewis Hamilton can muster up and see what happens out of that. And that you know, like I said, that in no way, shape, form, or fashion is or can you just take results out of free practice 3 and think that you can clearly predict what might happen in qualifying. You know, predictions are made to be wrong. There goes Sainz at the top of the chart right there by you know, nice little nice little pip right there. Sainz going to the top of the chart. So Ferrari finally showing up to the party. We're going to see what they keep doing from here. Qualifying tomorrow is going to be really interesting. We're going to be here live for qualifying tomorrow. So that link will be up by tomorrow. So we will be here live for qualifying. I'm going to tell you right now, Toto going to be looking like a jackass. That's what he's going to be looking like. Yeah, Max all of a sudden, the car much better. He just got his ass knocked down to 4th place. Russell right now is at number 1, but he says miles better. Now, we're going to see what happened after a little bit of him running, and if he don't make it back to the top of the chart, we're going to see if he keeps that. He said the car right now is miles better. He just said it's miles better. He stayed at the top of the charts for all of 30 seconds, and now he's in 5th, but the car is miles better. So we're going to see if that continues. If he does not make it to the top of the charts again, we're going to see if he still feels that way. We got a yellow flag right now, double yellow. Got a double yellow. I think it's sector 3. What's going on? Oh, track's clear right now, so nothing major. Nothing major. Yo, do y'all think Colapinto can do something? I want to ask y'all. Matter of fact, you know what? This is a good poll right here. We about to poll this. Let's see, or who else is out here? They should have not even had K-Mad. They should have had Ollie Berman still out here for real, for real. Who else would I put there? You know what? I'm putting my dog in there. I'm putting my dog in there straight up. Poll in the chat, dance on it and vote. It's late at night. We getting crazy with it. We getting crazy with it. Dance and vote in it. Which driver makes top 8? Oh my gosh, we got red flag conditions. We got red flag conditions. Who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it be? Well, none other than our representative of I can't be a good Formula One driver, Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll right there brings out the red flag. 5 minutes left in the session, people. That's what Lance Stroll does. Lance Stroll doing what he does, super awful things, being the juxtapose of a superhero, being the opposite forces of a superhero, being the contradiction to being a superhero, which is super bad. He is super, super bad. Lance Stroll just ass, man. He ass. He ass. I don't even like to say that, but Lance Stroll ass. He is. He not ask, he ass. He would be fired if he was anywhere else with somebody that on the team. It is 22:25 Eastern Standard Time. Jay is in 22:25. It's about 30 minutes from 2300 for sure. Not too far from midnight, my time. Up rocking. What time is it your time, Miss RS? What time is it at y'all time? What time zones are y'all in? He is ass, bro. What time zones are y'all in? Because y'all know sometimes I'd be up at like 1 a.m. for some live stream shit. So you know I'm all about the smoke. I'm all about it. I don't sleep much at all. I don't sleep much at all. I'm just keeping it a buck. Jesse James Bell, my brother. Hoorah. I don't sleep much. Like really, I could lay down about 2300, 0, and I'll be right back up at 4 a.m. and be up till then. Damn. Oh. Damn, Miss RS, you got it good. You in the afternoon, your time. I know that should be holding you in the other time, though. Australia. My man Anthony at MTD and Mountain Time. Okay. Adrian 11 to okay, you in Atlantic? Okay. So you an hour in front of me. So Adrian, you closer to midnight than I am. Paul, me and you in the same time zone, 22:26. Appreciate that. Hoorah, Paul, putting in military time. Yeah, Los Angeles, LA, Cali. I'm going to be in Cali. I've been out to Cali a few times this year already. I've been to Cali a few times this year already. I'm going to be back in Cali probably in, I don't know, about a month or so. I'll be back in Cali again. Yeah, Miss RS, she out there in the under, she down there in the ground down under though. I like that. Australia 156. That's crazy. It's like completely 12 hours up. That's crazy. I just like to see where I only woke up to pee. Oh my gosh, bro. Galactus, Jeff, what the? He said I just woke up to pee. Tennessee, Chattanooga up that way. You already know Navy, hoorah. We got the UK brother here, 3:27 a.m. I know that for sure. Y'all 5 hours up. Galactus always try to call me a vampire. My brother always try to call me a vampire. He say, bro, you be up, bro. You don't really sleep like that. He right, though. I don't sleep like that. I honestly don't. We got Ohio. Yeah, they about same time as us. For sure. Hey, y'all, listen, it's 2 minutes on this clock. Track is clear. See if we're going to get anybody else out there. Can Hamilton get a lap in to go ahead and get top of the charts? I would like to see him nail the FP3, FP2, and FP1. I like that. That would be cool to me. 50% say Yuki Tsunoda. So Yuki Tsunoda has a pretty good, he got 50% of the vote, while Lawson and Colapinto kind of split that up. I'm liking the Yuki vote. I want to see Yuki in it on a high note. It's not that I want to see Lawson do bad, but I just get tired of Yuki being crapped on for real. Get tired. And Australia's a cool place. I know a lot of cool people from Australia, man. For some reason, I vibe really well with Australian people and Canadian people. I met cool people out of Canada. I done met cool people out of Australia. So like those are two places. Like it's some pretty cool people that come out of there. Danny Rick, although shit when he came back, he's still a cool dude. Cool dude. When I met him, cool dude. We had a shoe competition. He's still a cool dude. For sure. 0201 timepiece. Gonna catch 40. I got you, bro. I got you. I got you. Catch that 40. Catch that 40. Turn 2 on that. Well, that's what it is, ladies and gents. That's done. Russell's gonna have top of the charts for FP3. We can all thank Lance Stroll from his absurd, ridiculous, horrible driving. Cars are lined up in the pit right now, though, like they're gonna actually have an opportunity to go back out. The green light just hit. Yo, green light just hit. So I guess they're gonna have some time to go back out. I'm surprised they didn't stop the clock at 5 minutes, but the light is lit. Now, I don't know how many drivers are actually gonna go back out. But we got quite a few drivers lined up to go back out, and there is a green light on the track. So I wonder what they're going to let them do. Is this kind of going to be like a practice? They're going to let them do practice start, and then they just going to bring them in, or what's going to go on? Practice starts. I'm pretty sure it's going to be practice start. So I thought we might get a little action, but as you see right there, checker flag is thrown. So that is a wrap on that. Russell will hold FP3, still held by Mercedes. So take that for what you may, that Mercedes possibly could be on a good track to go into qualifying tomorrow, which we will see because we all going to be here watching that. Or maybe not. Maybe McLaren gets some things together before the end and actually make some things happen there and bring us another front row lockout between Oscar and Pia. So, he's done. Perez getting caught out again. Perez can't even go out on the track for his practice starts. Perez got his ass caught out. I think he's the only driver is Perez the only driver that didn't make it out on track? Is he the only driver that did? Perez is the only driver that didn't make it out on track. Perez would have to be the only driver to not make it out on track. Did something even happen to his car or what? His practice starts anyway, so it is what it is. It's not like he's gonna be starting from the front of the grid anyway, so it is what it is. But hey, big shout out to everybody joining me this evening. Do not forget the giveaway is going down. Please get your super chats in because we will be spinning for that. I will, and I hope to see plenty of you get your name in for that because I hope to send it to you, and I will ship overseas. People know I will ship overseas. So if you're in Australia and you win this giveaway, I'm going to ship it to you in Australia, guaranteed. So get your super chats in so you can get your name in for it. You know what I say. It's late at night. Go do something. Have some fun. Don't do something strange for some change. And keep it safe. Wolfpack out. Peace.